2015 USA Table Tennis National Team.
We've got an excellent match here with Ernesto Ebuen Jr. playing against Ernesto on the near side serving. Kunal on the far side in the blue. Ernesto, which is out of New York at his table tennis academy.
Delicious lunch break, by the way, Chick-fil-A, thanks to our friends here at Texas Wesleyan University. What do you expect to see from this match?
Recently started training very heavily for a chance. The reason why is the International Table Tennis Federation has an extra layer of eligibility associations. There should be a time frame in order to a player to go from one.
The NCAA, it's a year off if they're scholarship athlete. If they're non-scholarship athlete, I think it's a season.
Tennis, the number of Chinese players that could easily move, leaving the junior ranks and playing for another country, surprised a number of experts in the sport.
You know, Kunal's an interesting, beautiful looping. Kunal's an interesting player. Kunal is almost the diametric opposite of that. He doesn't seem to get, as I watch him at nationals as well.
That's really true, and though he's had a very slow start in this first game and losing it 11-2.
We did have one of the top 8 seeds, the Algudi brothers, unfortunately not be able to make it down here for the trials, and so that left one open match in the round of 6.
Ernesto, starting game 2, these will be excellent backhand block there by Ernesto, as well as in other international competitions. Has a very low risk type of style. Kunal, on the other hand, is slow it down a little bit. Really nice hands, good off the bounce, but his feet can be
where Kanak actually was down an ad point to Alan Wong.
So again, Ernesto really controlling the table. There's a great hustle. Championships where he was upset by Newman Chang in one of the earlier rounds. But extra reps in, I believe he went back home and maybe even went to Europe, giving it a second chance like we've seen some other players like Jimmy Butler per se. And And again, just great. I don't know if Chodri has ever played against Ebuen before. Oh, you could hear that one to put that ball away. And then a half-long serve that Chodri makes him pay for. Chodri with the serve. And a very strong forehand flip.
With in 1-1 in game 3.
Oh, great backhand down the line.
It looks.
That's a really nice side spin opening.
A best of 7 match, as opposed to the round of 32 that was a best of.
Lead right now. There again, nice control. Very good all around placement. Oh, that was a beautiful. He's got to work for it now.
Oh, Kunal didn't miss by much.
Again, for those
Wow.
listening on or watching, game number 2 after taking the first game. Nice little.
With Kunal playing on that side of the table. Ebuen seems to be in somewhat control of game 3 here. Interesting match here.
Yep. That's a nice backhand loop by Chodri in order to give him a chance to put a lot more pressure. Oh, excellent counterattacks by. And that was a hellacious inside-out reverse hooking serve that just caught Chodri.
Tied 2-2 in game 4. Timmy Wong leading again 2-1, and we're back live on court 1 with Kunal. I'll turn it back over to you now.
So,
Crowd here today.
yeah, definitely a lot of Texan table tennis fans.
A lot of people in Fort Worth since 1994. There are a lot of new faces in the crowd here tonight.
So imagine what Saturday and Sunday are going to be like.
But and if you didn't tune in this morning, advancing to the national team. So essentially, what you have is 3 single Olympic.
Through our YouTube channel. So if you want
Watch
to
but
see,
don't listen, because then you'll have to hear me again.
but great shot by one player's advantage. Now with the serve at 6-1.
Sort of Kunal being a pretty level, doesn't seem very emotional. Definitely
Any energy in the excitement department, and when he loses points, sometimes you will see him look a little that he knows he probably could have done.
other players you'll see a lot of
Energy is a fixed amount. You don't have unlimited energy, so
after 3 days too. I mean, 3 days of that.
Right.
I mean, seems to be in command of that match over there. All of the other matches in this round.
Oh, nice re-loop. Ebuen's shorter opening. This is going to be tough for Chodri here. Ernesto, little bit, he'd like to make Chodri at least work for the game a little bit.
Because I remember him playing with a WCTTC
I believe so.
shirt at Nationals. Now
We'll
wearing
see the same logo, and I spoke to Bruce Liu.
in the fourth game.
And Ernesto,
There's a certain directness to the way he's playing right now.
and beautiful backhand C, and it's going to be a timeout now on Chodri's side.
So let's talk for a second about here with Kunal up 10-9 in the fourth.
Oh, great opening by Ernesto. He knew that he had what he wanted, but just kind of biffed the last ball off the edge of his racket.
Back to live action here on center court. 2-2 Ernesto and Kunal. 2-2 here.
Ups his offensive game a little bit. When he's keeping the ball on the table, Kunal's not necessarily hurting him, but he's not getting much. Able to connect backhand and forehand combinations. Kunal with some heavy power here. Ernesto staying alive and able just to retrieve one more. And again, Ernesto.
See the strategy. Ernesto seems to know what he's doing every point.
It's a kind of a calmness of, what was that shot by Kunal? If you don't see it, there's no rushing. Nice look at this. Nice step around.
Federer, is that guy here?
No,
He's as expected. Winning the fourth game 11-8. A lot of people think Kanak has a very, very good chance of making some noise at the national level.
Forcing the error. Again, excellent deep push. And now once Ernesto gets his first loop in, his footwork allows him to...
And is really more stroking the ball. Is that an intentional change of technique?
That he can take that forehand down the line, or he can hook it out to the forehand. You can see moving it to the elbow. That ball might hit. Goes get longer and the balls pop up. A great serve by Ernesto. Just Chodri with the serve.
You're wondering, Timmy Wong taking a 10-7 lead in Game 5 with Han Xiao, excuse me.
Again, Ebuen directing the ball, going to the inside-out serve, and there's the backhand. Did not make contact.
Oh,
that ball looks like it. Beautiful forehand attack by Ernesto to take game number 5.
Timothy with a 3-2 game lead, up 4-2 in the 6th as well.
And Ernesto once again, a lot more offense. There's a nice step around, just took that ball.
Good match over there. Krish looked like he was very comfortable.
Oh, what a great hustle by Ebuen. Oh, and he was able to put it back on the table. Superb hustle. Oh, look at that. Ball just barely. Ernesto very strong. He's having some difficulty. Clearly, I'm sure he has never played Ernesto, and Ernesto's ball, Kunal. There's the backhand opening and direct point.
Sean, with the new ball, are you seeing more players going to the carbon and away from the wood?
You know, I think most players, I don't think the equipment change has been all that major, especially using, these players have really appreciated using the best plastic ball out there. And here's Ernesto once again. What court? This is a Gordon K point. And Ernesto just kind of
7-4 here in the 6th. He's still got 2 more days to qualify, and he can't forget that.
And he's got to do something. And there's a very half-hearted step around. But this is what Ernesto likes because he's got such good footwork. Once he gets the forehand in, you're only going to see forehands for the rest of this point. Look at that step around.
So when does
there's a nice backhand hit, and boom. Ebuen being able to counterattack with his forehand. And there's the step around. Heavy spin back, even more spin. Kunal with a nice down-the-line loop. Mention all these matches because people are going to be upset that they can't see them.
Well, we can.
Yeah.
We can bring them to you.
Yeah, the Ernesto going for a step around, catching it off the edge of his.
Was Kunal's forehand loop
down the line.
Down the line.
And I do. Oh, that's a quality combo.
Just
with all the players. And Ernesto goes off the side. And we're going to deuce. 10 all. Goes off the end of the table, and now Chodri with game point to even this up at 3 games apiece. And Chodri takes game number 6 with a great inside-out forehand loop.
Oh, tremendous.
At 8-4.
8-4.
And now we have Chodri. Ernesto with a very courageous, little younger legs, little bigger shots. There you see. Oh, lucky break there by Ebuen on that ball.
Was turned, but I believe it's 8-7 in Game 7 of that match.
Ernesto. Just too much. Ernesto needs to get his attack in. There's a nice opening there that goes long.
5-5. Han with match point against the number 1 seed. And Kunal up 6-3.
And Kunal going for
taking down Timothy Wong. The number 1 seed in the men's side is out for day 1.
And you can hear Ernesto. And that just a little bit too passive. And again. And again, just really. Oh, unable to keep that attack going. Oh, a huge point that Ernesto managed to loop off the end of the table after timeout for Ebuen just to take a breather.
Oh.
And Chodri with the great combination by Chodri, able to withstand a wonderful backhand step around combination by Ernesto.